Ladies and gentlemen, you are all well aware of what's going on with Disney. Bob Chapek, House Bill 1577, I almost said the incorrect name of it. I was getting ready to put the air quotes up, but no. Ron DeSantis has taken Disney head on. He's looking like he's going to come out of this with a big push in the positive direction with everything that's going on down there in Florida. He's taking away the protection Disney had for self-governance. He signed that bill. We've got an article from Variety that dives into this topic a little bit. I'll link my other Disney, Bob Chapek, and Florida videos in the description to this one. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow my monkeys to roll the footage.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right.
that a lot.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signs bill that abolishes Disney's Orlando tax district. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge move by Ron DeSantis and a big flex against Disney, the global multimedia corporation, powerhouse, monopoly. It's a monopoly. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Let's get into this article here. This came out yesterday. Gene Mattis on Variety. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill on Friday to abolish Disney's self-governing district in Orlando, punishing the company for its opposition to the so-called Don't Say Gay law, which is in actuality doesn't ever say gay. The word gay is never stated in the 7 pages of the bill.
So long, gay boys!
It's House Bill 1577, and it is the Parental Rights and Education Bill.
Yup!
This bill would dissolve the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which covers nearly 40 miles of Orange and Osceola counties and encompasses the Disney theme parks and resorts. The district, created in 1967, gives Disney the power to enact its own land use rules, to tax itself to provide services. I'm not comfortable having that type of agenda get special treatment in my state, the governor said. I just can't do it. So the bill here sets the marker. And this is a very shrewd move by DeSantis, who has political aspirations in the form of running for president either in 2024 or 2028. Now, with him doing all this and fast tracking things the way he is, I would be led to believe that a 2024 run for DeSantis is definitely in the cards. Whether you like him or you hate him, you can see how he's positioning himself to make that leap from governor to, candidate for the presidency of the United States. DeSantis has been at war with Disney since last month when the company, under pressure from its employees, which is false, voiced its opposition to the Parental Rights and Education law. The law forbids classroom discussion of gender identity, which is made up, sexual orientation in kindergarten through 3rd grade. Kids that age don't need to be subjected to that kind of material. They're mentally not developed enough, mature enough to handle it and process it properly. Their brains aren't wired that way yet. That should be held off to at least 5th, 6th, maybe 7th grade. It requires that any discussion in later grades be age appropriate and gives the parents power to sue school districts for alleged violations. The company issued a statement in March saying it would work to overturn the law, which, as we all know now, was unsuccessful. At a news conference in Hialeah, DeSantis said that was a provocation. You're a corporation based in Burbank, California, and you're going to marshal your economic might to attack the parents of my state, he said. We view that as a provocation, and we were going to fight back against that. DeSantis referenced videos that have circulated of internal Disney Zoom meetings. In one of them, a Disney exec spoke about adding queerness to programming. I don't think Walt would appreciate what's going on in his company right now, DeSantis said. DeSantis has previously accused Disney of trying to impose a woke ideology on our state. We view that as a significant threat, DeSantis said on Fox and Friends earlier this month. This wokeness will destroy this country if we let it run unabated. And he's absolutely correct in that statement, because we've seen so many IPs, so many franchises, brands, show everything. Once it goes woke, it literally turns to shit and loses money. And these people are hell-bent on the destruction of everything we've loved just for the sake of a fringe minority and their ideology. Disney has not commented publicly on the new law. The law is set to take effect on June 1st, 2023, and could well face legal challenges before then. If it goes into effect, Disney would be beholden to Orange and Osceola counties to maintain the roads and sewer systems at the parks and to provide other public services. The counties would face additional expenses, which could be well borne by the taxpayers. and would be on the hook to serve nearly $1 billion in debt. Scott Randolph, the elected tax collector in Orange County, has estimated the county's burden would amount to $163 million a year. Don't worry, he said, we have all thought that out. They're going to pay more taxes as a result of it. That's good. That means Disney will bear the brunt of that, not the taxpayers. The bill passed the legislature on Thursday as part of a special session originally called to deal with congressional redistricting. DeSantis also signed a bill to remove carve-out for Disney, the state's 2021 law that aims to regulate social media platforms. And we can see it here. Ron DeSantis means business. He's not playing with Disney. He's not going to let them bully him, push him around, and lead his state politically from California, as he said, and govern what Florida does in their classrooms. We all know that California is one of the most vile liberal hive minds in certain areas, and that is not translatable and transferable to the people of Florida because they don't necessarily think along those lines. It's like saying taking California values and instilling them in the Midwest. It doesn't work. It's not, the two things are not the same. You know, it's a square peg in a round hole. So this is absolutely a win for Florida and Ron DeSantis in their ongoing fight with Disney, which I think DeSantis ultimately comes out on top in, because there's enough people that are fed up with this. They don't want to deal with this anymore, especially when it comes to children and Disney trying to push things onto children that parents don't agree with, especially things that aren't age appropriate, like gender identity, which is a made up social construct that's been allowed to permeate through and become sort of a norm, which is disgusting. There's two genders. These people all say trust the science when it comes to the jab, but they don't trust the science when it comes to the realities of gender. So those are my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's your turn. Leave them in the comments below. Are you pro DeSantis taking this stand against Disney, or are you in favor of Disney being able to, push this woke ideology onto children, some of which possibly could be yours? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Itepokouina, the place to be reviews. I've been here with all the yous. Thank you to my channel members for making everything possible. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a P.O. Box now. That's right. P.O. Box 924, Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the place to be reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians.